What's going on, guys? It's CSNO. Another one. It's Brougham. I don't know if it's a Brougham or a classic. Last time I said it was a Brougham. Yeah, this is a Brougham. Yeah, it's a Brougham. They got the pillows. Last time, like, that's a classic with a top. I don't be knowing. Shoot. It's Brougham. Cleaning up the trunk. Vacuuming all this trash up. We changed some subs out. Got a small amp setup. This is one of the smaller 2 amp setups that I did. I always do 2 pieces on my amp boards because 1 piece is prone to do that. So I always just do 2 pieces. So it don't matter. If it's 1 amp, I'm still gonna use 2 pieces. That way it don't fold.
Hurry up, baby. Corners in the paddock, get my piece. Push a P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot at puff spot. J for peace. Drop the dot and now we plot. Beside the piece. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push a P. Push a P. On capital P, I write the president. Count president. Push a P.
Alright, guys. Before y'all real quick. These speakers are dual 2s. I wish you would have got 4, but you can still get 2 more, but you need a bigger amp. So dual 2s. The ohm will be a 2 load ohm, 2 ohm load, and then the amp is 1200. So I bought the amp because I thought he was gonna get 4 of the comps at 8 ohms, so he'd have a 2 ohm load. But those like 250, 300 watts. These 500. So it's all gonna work either way. But I just wish he would have got some dual 4s so I could wire them down to 2, have 1 ohm load. Man, I got the wire lens on. The machine's pumping. I mean, that's the air compressor pumping. But this trunk is almost there. I can't tell for sure. I think this box is falling apart anytime it's a line like that, unless I put it on the wrong side. But the customer wanted black. I had already wrapped the amp rack black, but I was like, man, your speaker box charcoal. You want to just wrap everything in charcoal? Like, man, just do it black, because he buying a black sub box for these comp R's. These comp R's hit too, man. I had these in the hold on, let me just cut this air compressor off. And these comp R's hit too. I had these in 2000 Tahoe Z71, and they was slamming. I mean, slamming. And they sound real similar to the 315 CVRs I had, even though this is 1000 RMS and those was 1500, but these was still hitting, believe it or not. I had a box that was like 3 times this size though, and they was slamming. So on the amps, man, we got a TIARRA amp 1200, then a TIARRA amp 400.4, 400 by 4. TIARRA amps put an X instead of a point. Oh, y'all can't see it. Let me turn the light on. Hold on. 400 by 4. It's a small 4-channel amp, but it can still run a couple speakers on it. Upgrading the box later, but y'all see it, man. Trunk cleaned up crazy. Trunk clean up crazy. The back deck in the car, I got my light on the other side. Hold on. But like I say, the back deck done for this car. I hope all the RCA is good. That way, shoot, we ain't got no issues. Back deck in there. 6x9s and then 4x6s in the dash. I'm about to test the RCA's here in a sec, but I'll be having some bump on this system here in a second. All I gotta do is do the ground, and I'm gonna connect the old power wire on there. So tomorrow, all I gotta do is change the power wire, rerun all the speakers, and then install the EQ. The EQ came late. That's why I was like, man, I was trying to do this whole job in a day, but the EQ came at like 5 o'clock. So it wasn't gonna happen. All right, y'all, we back on this blue Chevy. Man, I'm about to take an L, man. I took a lesson. Hey, the 4-channel too small. I was like, yeah, it should do good. Like factory amplifier, right? I mean, it's kicking, but it ain't enough for the 6x9s. It'll be enough for the 4x6, but it ain't enough for the 6x9. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade them on my end. You ain't gonna have to pay nothing more. I already ordered the amp, so I'm basically doing something that costs $100 more. So that one's $75. So the other amp $175. I'm just keep that amp. I'll keep fucking tweeters or something. Which I don't put my amps on their own tweet. I don't put my tweeters on their own amp, because tweeters, as long as you got the bass blocker, they be good. Tweeters always blow though. I'm just tell y'all that too. And then the bass amp, I bought that bass amp for the comp R's. I mean for the comps. And then he came with the comp R, so that amp is actually too small for it. Well, the amp is actually good for these speakers, but I always go bigger on my amps for my subs, because once the subs loosen up, it kind of like feel like it's kind of weak, and then you could tweak it and go up a little bit. But this amp, in my opinion, is a term to 1200. Yeah, 1200 with the comp R's. In my opinion, it's too small, but the box is also too small, so it's kind of hard to say what's too small. But still hitting, still doing this thing. But in my opinion, both of them amps need to be bigger. But it sounds real good with just the 6x9. So I ain't ran the 4x6 in the dash yet. And then he coming back, so he getting the tweeters in the dash, and then 6.5 in the console. He ain't doing no console this time, so he coming back, like I said. But I'll give y'all a little demo. Damn, took a L today. What's going on, y'all? A couple days later, and I finally got the new amp. So Triumph 800, like I said, that's a 440, so 110 per channel. Like I said, a factory radio does about 50 to 55 watts per channel. So I was like, 110 should be decent. Like I said, I'm still in my learning phases, but this is for y'all who don't know as well. I always do 1200s on 4 channel. 1200s or better, up to 2400s. That's what I always use as far as my go-to, but it's a factory style system, just 4 speakers. So I was like, 110, give or take, should work, probably work. Tried it, and nah, it's not it. That ain't where it's at. So got a 200 per channel, 800.4. So we about to hook this up real quick, and then if everything sound good, then I'm finished running out all the wires and everything. I'm trying to stick to my time for tomorrow pickup. But it probably ain't likely, man, because I didn't know if this amp was gonna come on time. And it actually came, it's 4 o'clock, 6 hours later than it's supposed to. So I was gonna jump on this car and try to get everything done, change this out, be done by tomorrow, but it just came. So I didn't think it was gonna come. You know, on Amazon, you never know. But I'm gonna change this out, time lapse, so y'all stay tuned. Alright, 4 channel changed out. Gotta test it out. See if it's gonna get loud like I want, but the battery kinda low. And this factory charging system, once again, I always try to tell y'all, oh, it's the amp 8K, it ain't hitting like this. On factory charging system, it ain't gonna hit like that. But letting the battery charge now. You know, I'm about to get in here and start fixing everything. Wiring wires with the radio, run the speakers for the factory 4x6. Alright guys, I'm about to close y'all out for the night. Shop mopped up, everything cleaned and sort of put up where it go. It's a cool project, but it is time for it to go. I want to do an EQ, but wanted me to just mount it. However, I put my EQs in the console, so I wasn't gonna stick the EQ under the ashtray. That ain't what I do. Alright, was supposed to stick the EQ under. I don't even know what the hell this is. I gotta check with the radio. I had to tighten that up. That was loose. I want the EQ to sit right here. I've never ever did that, so I'm not gonna start doing it now. So I was about to, but I was like, man, that is not what I do. So he just gonna have to wait till he gets his console to add the EQ. I'm big on giving the customer what they want, but I kind of feel like that's lessening what I do as far as quality. Cause I never did that. I'm like, I was literally about to get my double side tape out and try to do it, but I was like, man, I ain't never did it before in my life. Not even on my own car. I just waited. So yeah, I'm gonna just tell them I can't do it. I can't do it like that. And if you get in the console anyway, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So that's something we'll do at another time. And then I ain't taking no quick projects next week. I'm working on the big projects next week. Big projects in orders, but he'll be out of here tomorrow. I'm gonna rinse it off so I can give y'all a better view. Got a lot of pollen in there from that day that it came, and I brought it in the shop. I ain't never take it out. I've been sitting right here the whole time while I work on it, but man, it's very clean setup in here.
The next day.
Perfect.
Saying what you think. Yeah, you gotta reconnect to it.
The way I forgot my mind. Trouble see a dog. Been living in my belly roll.
Good, man. I gotta put on another song right there. This motherfucking hit, man. This motherfucking hit, man. This motherfucking hit, man.
Hey, let the back.
I like this shit, man. Yo, what's up?
Let the back windows back up.
Say, look back up.
The back. You hear the difference?
Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? SCS, man. I'm closing y'all out with this video. Man, when I first take a customer car, man, I get a gist of what they want, what they have, and I just link the two. So what I can do with what they want, and we come up with that end result, and that's my goal every single time. And I try my best to please everybody to get them exactly what they want within the budget, within the time frame, right? Because everything gotta coincide, it gotta work for both people, both parties. So I try my best to make it happen. And another one, I did it again. Man, that's what my goal will be, to try to hit those points in those times at those budgets and make sure the customer's happy. But y'all probably can hear it, man. I am sick and I am tired. I ain't been posting no videos, I ain't been editing, but I said, man, let me go back to get back to editing so I can post all this footage, especially for the haters. Got a lot of haters now, man, and it's crazy. But let me go ahead and close y'all out, man. That's why I said I'm gonna close this video out, give y'all what y'all want. SCS, man, I'm out.